My name is Fernando Branco and I am the coordinator of the Thematic Strand in Product Development in CERIS. CERIS is the Civil Engineering Research Center at the University of Lisbon. It is located at IST, that is the Faculty of Engineering of the university. Its origins are from the 70s of the last century, and presently CERIS is the best national research center in civil engineering. Our staff, that is also the professors of the civil engineering department, is very well considered. We can say that presently our civil engineering course has been ranked among the 10 best European courses according to the Shanghai ranking. But let us speak about the thematic strand in product development. I would say that this thematic strand has the main goal of giving visibility and applications of the research done at CERIS developed on the other research strands. I can say that within this strand we have 4 main areas. One is new software development, the other is new materials development, the other is real products that are used by the industry, and finally special studies that are asked by the industry and we also develop. Just to give you some examples, beginning with software development, I can say that we have developed softwares here for structural analysis, mainly to seismic analysis. We have developed several products for seismic analysis, for instance, to evaluate the seismic risk of buildings or to do the management in situations of seismic catastrophe. Within structures, we also have developed the software, for instance, to do the safety evaluation of bridges when they are under special heavy trucks. It's a kind of software, innovative software that is presently applied in all main highways in Portugal. Continue speaking about software. For instance, we have software to do the thermal analysis of building within the construction area, and we also have software, for instance, to estimate the reconstruction costs in buildings when we have a disaster, something that was developed for the insurances association. Within hydraulics, for instance, we have software related to the study of the evaluation of the coastal lines. As you know, Portugal is a country with a large coastal line, and due to the heating of the globe, we are beginning to have some problems with the changing or the evolution of the coastal line. We also have software to do the management of some maritime works. We also have a software, for instance, for environment analysis of buildings. It's the Lidera software that is very much applied in several buildings to define the environmental impact of buildings. And we also have done software in the urban planning area related to mobility of persons or even walkability. So all these are softwares that were developed within the research projects here at CERIS and that are more or less applied already in the industry. Speaking now about new materials, we have developed some, I would say, nice new materials. I can begin speaking about concrete that incorporates carbon nanotubes. That is something that we have achieved and gives a real better concrete. We have developed the mortars to get better insulation in facades, to increase the insulation of buildings. We have developed nanomaterials to make, to do the reconstruction of stones, which is quite important in Portugal because we have a lot of old monuments, stone old monuments, and for them we need to have special materials to do their rebuilding. And that is something that we have developed in terms of materials. But we also have for materials a special area where we have developed materials related to sustainability actions, let us say. I can speak about a lot of work done with the recycled concrete, with the concrete incorporating some non-usual materials, for instance, like rice husks. We have developed materials, for instance, for rehabilitation of roads. We have now asphalts doing self-filling, which is quite an important area. After new materials, we can speak now about the products. And within products, we have an area in concrete where we have developed new precast solutions, for instance, precast pools, or we have developed scene shells, architectural scene shells that lead to products that are sold and used everywhere. We have also developed a new technique for protection of houses from wildfires, forest wildfires. That is a big problem that we have in Portugal in summer with the wildfires. And now we have houses that we can be protected from that area. And we have a large area of products done with composite materials. Here I can speak about GRC. GRC is glass reinforced cement or concrete. And we have developed for a company here telecommunications tower, 30 meters telecommunications tower made of glass reinforced cement without steel. And they are being used all over Portugal and even in other countries like Morocco or Brazil. And we have also developed products in GFRP. GFRP is glass fiber reinforced cement, where we have developed the modular houses, let us say, houses made in plastic, let us say, that are very, very useful and can be exported. We have developed the slabs, sandwich slabs with this material that can be used to substitute old wooden floors. And we have developed also pedestrian bridges using this material. We have already 2 pedestrian bridges built in Portugal, considering the use of these composite materials. Finally, related with the studies, I can say that we have developed very interesting studies for civil engineering. I can give as examples, for instance, the seismic base isolation conception of a new hospital here in Lisbon, or several studies done for bridges. We have been involved in several bridges in Portugal since the railway São João Bridge in Porto, that is still the longest spanning railway bridge. We have been involved in the International Guadiana Bridge, a cable stayed. We have been involved in the Macau type of bridge, and more recently in the Vasco da Gama Bridge, that is the longest in Europe, here in Lisbon, where we have developed, for instance, the seismic actuators and the aerodynamic studies. Well, it is in these few minutes just to give you examples of the products that we develop at CERIS. We do research in CERIS, but we want to have products at the end that are useful for the society to give a better living of people in our society. That is the goal of CERIS.